This is Clark Kent. I'm the Predatory Lending Network, talking to folks throughout the galaxy about Bendergate. Now, the new Apple iPhone 6 Plus is famous for its ability to bend around corners of their new phone. So, sir, what do you think about this new iPhone and its ability to bend in all kinds of shapes and sizes?
This is terrible. Apple is supposed to be giving us technology, not Plastic Man.
Now, you have a bit of technology that you've used for your Rocketeer. What kind of technology secrets do you think you could share with Apple to help improve their products?
Building it out of steel. If you want something strong, you buy American.
So, like the Man of Steel would be a good thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, Apple stock has had some recent just come off its high. Do you think Apple has seen its top? Is it downhill from here?
I sure hope they continue to surprise us. I definitely think that with such creative minds all in one company, they can continue to wow us, but they're definitely going to have to up their game after this.
Any particular way you think they'd be able to do that?
Maybe
jet-powered watch or something?
Yeah, definitely.
A flying watch, yeah.
Give me a new iWatch that can control this bad boy instead of these buttons.
So in closing, is there any last-minute things you'd like to say?
Yeah, make them more sturdy.
So in closing, this is Clark Kent. I'm the Predatory Lending Network. Signing out. Now, this is Clark Kent. I'm the Predatory Lending Network, talking to you folks throughout the galaxy about Apple's new Bendergate. Now, Apple's new iPhone has been quite flexible. So we're talking to Princess Leia here about how it is in her kingdom with this new Apple iPhone. What do you think about Bendergate and the new flexible Apple phone?
Well, you know, using the Force, we can bend anything. So it doesn't surprise us that a mere Earth phone is bending so easily. But the fact that you don't need any force at all except for sitting, we think that it should have been able to do more.
Do you think Apple will be able to help solve this problem in the future with any kind of new case or some other mysterious force?
There's a lot of intelligence in the galaxy, and we're not that far away. So if they want to call, we would be glad to help them out.
So you could be here at light speed. Now, Apple has been expanding to other planets like China, but they've had some delays and stuff. And I think there may be some trouble getting the phone on your planet. Now that the Death Star is into the picture, what do you think the challenges of getting the iPhone out to customers throughout the galaxy?
Again, we don't need an iPhone to be able to communicate where I am from. And I think, again, our father, who we don't talk to as much, I think he would probably be the one who would want to be using it because he's on the wrong side of the Force. Having said that, I can see a lot of my people wanting to at least try it out, check it out.
So in closing, is there any last-minute things you'd like to say to the folks throughout the galaxy?
Of course. May the Force be with you.
Live long and prosper. This is Clark Kent. I'm the Predatory Lending Network, signing out. Now, this is Clark Kent. I'm the Predatory Lending Network, traveling the galaxy, talking to folks about the new flexible iPhone and Bendergate. So, sir, what kind of riddles do you have for us about the new flexible iPhone?
Well, now, it's not rubber, but at the same time, it's not plastic. So why is it that it's bendable? Why is it that when it comes to having it in your pocket, it bends? Is it safe or is it not? What do you think?
I'm thinking it's the iPhone 6 Plus.
True.
So what do you think the Plus stands for with the new iPhone 6?
Basically, probably that it might be just a little bit bigger because I have seen the information on it, and the only thing about it is it bends and it's bigger. I'm sorry, but I'd rather stay with the old ones. I'm not gonna pay no $600 just for an inch bigger screen. Yeah, the bendable thing is kind of rare, but how long would it last? That's one question you gotta ask yourself.
Now, Apple stock has recently come off an all-time high. What do you think of the future of the company? Can Tim Cook keep the company going after the death of Steve Jobs?
If he's already coming out with these new ideas, these interesting ideas that a lot of people are aware of, maybe he could do it. He just has to flow with the punches.
So what kind of advice do you have for the future of Apple and its future?
All I can say is better screen, better picture quality, because yeah, some of those iPhones, yeah, you cannot take a good picture. If they can fix the picture, they can fix the video, and of course the internet on it, then I bet you anything they will skyrocket.
Any last minute things you'd like to say to the folks throughout the galaxy?
All I can say is that I support anti-bullying cosplay, and I hope you guys do too, and I hope you guys have fun.
So in closing, this is Clark Kent. I'm the Predatory Lending Network saying live long and prosper. Now this is Clark Kent. I'm the Predatory Lending Network talking to folks throughout the galaxy about the new iPhone Plus and Bendergate. So sir, what do you think about the new flexible iPhone?
I think it's amazing that we started just building. It was squares. Now we build little things that just bend. It is amazing.
Now, people have said that the new flexible iPhone isn't as good a quality, you know, because you essentially end up with a $700 brick if you put it in your pocket. Is the magic $700 brick worth it?
It can be to a master builder like me. Things just happen. You never expect it, so I feel it is worth it.
Now, people have brought up some questions about the stock coming off its all-time highs. What do you think of the future of Apple as a company due to these recent issues?
So I'm a builder, so I believe in things building up. So I feel Apple will rise. It'll rise because we're going to build it up.
Build it up.
We're going to build it up.
Okay, so sir, is there any last minute things you'd like to say to the folks throughout the galaxy?
Be creative, keep building, keep being amazing. Go with it.
Okay, so this is Clark Kent saying, may the force be with you. This is Clark Kent. I'm the Predatory Lending Network, traveling the galaxy talking to folks about the new wondrous flexible iPhone out there. So Wonder Woman, what do you think about this new wondrous invention, the flexible iPhone?
Well, I think a flexible iPhone is great because I know I always put mine in my pocket, and I move around a lot. So I'm going to need something that can be flexible and move along with me. Just hope that it doesn't do anything to the internal part of the phone.
Well, that is one of the criticisms with the technology. We were talking to some folks from the Lego world, and they said that it turns into a $700 brick after that. So do you think with this problem with the technology that people on Paradise Island will be able to deal with this new?
I know it's not making me want to buy one because I like to keep my phones once I buy them, and they should last a really long time, at least until the next couple of series comes out. So I don't want to buy an expensive brick. Mine needs to last.
Now, you mentioned you want to keep it in your pocket. Now, there's a new concern that now men are going to have to start buying man purses, and because of these larger phones, and people aren't going to be able to wear the skinny jeans and going. What do you think about the new fashion trends now that we have these larger phones?
Well, the 80s, they did do fanny packs, so maybe they'll just have to move on to the man purse, I guess. I mean, it's full circle. It's coming back. They're going to start carrying bags again for their phones.
Now, there's been some issues with Now, the new iPhone's been expanded to other planets like China and Singapore and Tatooine and stuff like that. So how is it on Paradise Island? Is there any troubles with getting the new iPhone on Paradise Island?
Not too much. Either we have our friends that come and bring it over to us, or we'll just have to send one person to go over and just go and grab a bunch and spread the wealth.
Now, Apple stock has recently come off an all-time high. Do you think Tim Cook is, as good as Steve Jobs was? Is he going to be able to lead the future of Apple?
I think if the stock is the way it is, I think that he's doing a pretty good job, as Steve Jobs would, and I think he would have been proud.
So in closing, is there any last-minute things you'd like to say to the folks around the galaxy?
Watch out for those iPhone 6s, that they don't bend in your pocket and you don't buy a really expensive brick.
So in closing, this is Clark Kent. I'm the Predatory Lending Network, signing out.